Hello everybody, we are here in the Tijuana International Airport and we are on Volaris Flight 818 on to Mexico City, and we are going to go visit state capital number 28, which is Toluca, Mexico. So come along for the adventure and we'll see you on Mexico City as we take this adventure in. Okay, it is late Saturday night and I just arrived in Mexico City. So I'm gonna meet my dad who lives here in Mexico City. I'm gonna sleep here in Mexico City and then tomorrow we will go to the state of Mexico. Okay, it's morning now and we are on the road to Toluca now. Gotta love those big flags out there. Driving on the elevated highway here. You can see how we're up above a story here. We're about like 4 stories up here on the elevated highway. These are kind of interesting roads here. There's not enough space down below, so to build highways, they really build them highway. So that's the way that they go. Here on the weekends in Mexico City, they block out half of the main street for the bicyclists, so the bicycles can go down the street on the weekends on the main avenue. So Mexico City has a good program here. It only costs like about $12 a month and you can rent a bicycle. They have the rental bicycle, or you can just like do what these people are doing and just have their own bicycle. But this happens every weekend in Mexico City where people ride on the main streets. We are now coming up into Santa Fe, which is the land of high-rises on the border of Mexico City here, on the road still to Toluca. This bridge right here that is about to end right here is what will be in the future the train to Toluca. As you can see, they're putting up the base, but it's still not quite done. But this will eventually, this elevated platform here will eventually be the train that gets to Toluca when they get all the parts together. So that'll be a high-speed train out there. We are now in the state of Mexico. You can see this Welcome to Mexico sign there. And we are about 3,035 meters, I guess is what it said, the altitude here. You can see here that it is very forest-like here. Lots of pine trees here. Kind of cooler, definitely cooler than Mexico City, but it's really beautiful. I like this drive a lot. We are now coming into the city of Toluca. You can see the sign, Zapata's over there. He's gonna greet us to Toluca in the state of Mexico. And look, there's the train too. Looks like they're bringing in oil.
This is their industrialized train.
Yeah, very industrial here. Chrysler, you said, had a plant here?
Yes.
Okay. Very interesting. We just parked here. It's 16 pesos per hour, which is just under $1. So that's like 90 cents an hour to park here. And we are here in the downtown area. We're at the Cosmo Vitral, which is a wonderful exhibition. It's the largest exhibition in the Americas of stained glass. Unfortunately, it's closed today, so this is as much as we're gonna get, but it's still kind of cool. So, unfortunately it's closed, but it's still kind of cool to see it. Small little monument here to Vicente Mendiola Quesada, who was an architect here in the city, famous for these archways. So they did a little monument for him. We are downtown in the main plaza. There's some guy singing, but over here by the governor's palace, there are a ton of policemen here. I don't know what's going on, but I don't see anybody protesting. There's like Secret Service guys, policemen. Makes me wonder if the president's following me again. There weren't that many people over there. My dad thinks that this is all about a protest about gay marriage, but we saw the protesters and they looked pretty small, so this was a lot of people for a lot of nothing, if that's what it's about. Over here is the governor's palace. We are here in front of the governor's palace in the state of Mexico in the city of Toluca. The state of Toluca was founded December 20th, 1823.
Okay, the state of Mexico, it was founded in 1823, right after the Mexican Empire, was practically going away, since Mexico started the independence war in 1810, but didn't achieve the independence after 11 years in 1821. 1821, Mexico is born as an empire, the first Mexican empire, with Iturbide as emperor. Emperor lasted just a few months because most of the people, the politicians, decided to establish a republic. So in 1823, it's established the republic, and we will have the first president of Mexico in 1824. So since that, the state of Mexico has been one of the first states in the country.
We're gonna go to the cathedral now and check out the Cathedral of Toluca. Here now at Dulceria Hernandez, which has been in operation since 1913. One of the oldest candy shops in Mexico. It's a little house that you go to the back end. They've been doing the same thing for over 100 years. You can smell the candy here. You got all sorts of birdies, including over here they have a parrot. Yeah, just 4 people are allowed to enter at a time, so we're gonna have to wait in line. Just a little shop, and they're still making the candy. You can totally smell it. They're cooking it up on the stove out back here. Pretty cool. Well, you can see how they make it. They're boiling down the milk, and then over here they have a vat of the sugar that they're boiling down. They just boil it down until they get to something that they can make chocolate out of. or candies out of. So mostly caramel and milk based, but they do have some chocolate too. Well, that was very delicious, having your dessert before your lunch. I'm eating a chocolate and coconut bonbon here, and they were awesome. That was a fun experience. Definitely, if you're in Toluca, do that. Toluca is also well known for its chorizo, both red and green. I've never had green chorizo, so I think I'm going to have a torta with a sandwich of green chorizo and try that out and buy some for the road and try it out, see which one is better, green or red chorizo. Famous La Vaquita is what this is called. Since 1943 they've been open. And this is what a green chorizo torta looks like. A little bit spicy, but they're good. Has like real thick cream inside and avocado and onion. We are now in the city of Metepec. Metepec is famous for its clay. And what they do is they make big pots out of clay, and they also make these tree of life sculptures. So we're going to see if we can find one of these tree of life sculptures here in Metepec. There's a beautiful blue church over here with like this really crazy banner up front. I don't know what's going on, but it's pretty cool. Just a little local church here having a celebration of some sort. Very cool. Driving through downtown Metepec, where they're already getting ready for the Independence Day celebrations. Starting to see some of those flags and stuff go up already. Aquí, no? Going up the hill of Metepec, I think we found the place that we're looking for. I think over here to the left is going to be some stairs to a nice little church. Yep, there's the Chapel of Metepec, the one that you see in all the pretty pictures. Funny to me, this is a sidewalk in Mexico. And you go down and then you go up. Just know that if you have walking issues in Mexico, your sidewalk is going to be limited. Walking here, over here is the ex-convent of St. John. We're going to the center of the city here. So this is the Tree of Life, which these Tree of Life sculptures are what Metepec it's famous for. Well, it's actually famous for its clay work, but more famous than that for what they call the Tree of Life sculptures that they make here. So, very interesting. Across the street here at a restaurant called Millie's Cocina. I'm going to have some enchiladas with huitlacoche, which is a fungus that grows on the corn plant. So I'm going to have some enchiladas with that fungus in it, and they eat that here, so it gives it kind of a bitter taste, and that'll be pretty good. So we'll see how that goes. Gracias. And the central market for local handicrafts, and so we're going to check out the handicrafts here in the Metepec market. So come along, let's see what kind of cool clay handicrafts there are here in Metepec. Here's a very detailed one. with guardian angel on the top. You have Eve over here to the left, and Adam to the right, and there's a snake. And the forbidden fruit right there. Very interesting one. And you got some mini ones down here. You could probably put like flowers in or something. Coming back into the city of Mexico, coming over the pass here out of the state of Mexico. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.